will not lead a second in command. I will win by fire.
All right, hello everyone.
Hello everybody, good morning.
We are here at Tinseltown,
That's right.
getting ready to go see Napoleon.
Woo!
Oh my God. Ridley Scott, I don't know how you do it, dude,
Man,
but I'm telling you,
yes,
Gladiator,
yes.
all these films that are like
Yes.
thousands of people,
Oh,
how do
man.
you do it?
This is it.
So we are really kind of happy. Scooter, you want to just kind of, what's your feelings on going
Man,
in
listen, this is going to be awesome. First and foremost, good morning to my people at before and after the movie. You get a chance to see not one, but two shiny heads for the price of one. Well, right here, as you can see, you might be able to go ahead and tell your fortune. We'll find out about that later on. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and make a part to talk about Napoleon Bonaparte. And what this movie is going to do is going to go ahead and follow the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. It's going to get some of his personal things, probably some of his addictions, things he had going on, things that went on with his wife, but it's going to be an interesting journey. And you couldn't have asked for better than Ridley Scott to put this together, to go ahead and direct it, and you need to save the drama for your mama without a comma, because we got Joaquin Phoenix flying in here. And I'm talking about a guy that embodies phenomenal drama, takes some parts. I mean, who would ever thought took the part like the Joker and got what was it, an Oscar? I mean, come on, man, an Academy Award. I mean, good Lord, who would ever thought that? Especially for that character. Batman didn't even get that. How about that, man? Huh?
No, we can't leave
that.
out,
you know,
Heath Ledger.
hey, boom, that's it. Don't even look at the ledger. You know, however, you know, you got those two. It's going to make for very interesting, and it should make for a great epic film. Ready for it.
All right, well, it's got my movie crush, Vanessa Kirby in it.
snap.
So if you remember her from Mission Impossible, I think she's amazing. I'm really looking forward to seeing what she's going to do with the role. I'm just looking forward to it. From the scenes that I saw, it was just like, it's epic. So I don't know.
Yes.
We're going to go ahead and get ready to get our snacks. Got our snacks.
You see it right back there.
That's right.
That's
We are
right.
ready to go. And so we want to make sure that we see you before
And after the movie.
General, we are discovered.
Good.
Wait! Nice! It's a trap! Retreat!
But I follow in the footsteps of Alexander the Great and Caesar.
I found the crown of France in the gutter and placed it atop my own head.
Hello, everyone. We are back after the movie.
After the movie.
Just went to go see Napoleon.
Ooh.
Boy, did we have a good time.
Yes,
That
yes.
was really good. Ridley Scott.
Man,
Oh,
awesome.
geez, oh, man.
Joaquin Phoenix.
And my crush,
Oh,
Vanessa
man.
Kirby.
Yeah, she did
Excellent,
good.
excellent.
Excellent.
This movie, if you, of course, have seen Gladiator, it has definitely got that feel. He does this, I don't know how many films he's done where it's like huge amount of horses and all kind of things going on. But the Napoleon story is very interesting. Joaquin Phoenix, oh my God, what a
Yes,
great job.
yes.
Of course, this movie, even though it's going to be streaming on Apple Television, it has got the feel of Oscar. Not just because it's a big epic film,
Right.
but he and
Right.
Vanessa Kirby
Right.
were they were on spot.
Absolutely.
As their
Absolutely.
chemistry. There's one scene in there you have to see where they flirt with each other. Not at the
Yes,
beginning
yes.
of their relationship, but towards, well, we don't want to give much away, but let's just say it's an
Right.
interesting
Right.
beginning and
Yes.
maybe ending.
Yes, I think so. I think so.
All right,
would say so.
I thought the movie was really, really interesting. I want to give it to Scoot to kind of tell a little bit, because when you do one of these films that's a bio,
Right,
is it really
right.
a bio or just a section of their life?
You know,
What would you think?
I don't think there's enough to go ahead and cover as much as possible when it comes to Napoleon Bonaparte. Definitely, I would say it would raise your awareness, maybe your consciousness, to go ahead and really look up some of the historical things that this movie alludes to. Not to take away from anything with this movie, because this movie was nothing short of brilliant. Ridley Scott did a great job, as always. I mean, when you see the feel of the film, the texture of the film, you know, when you're there, you're like, man, I'm really in there. He didn't hold anything back. If you look at even so much, we were talking about the lighting of the film for that time frame with the candles still kind of dimly lit. As Flybird pointed out, there was a cup of coffee, and you could see the steam coming off of the cup of coffee. So, and I'm just mentioning just some minute things for this film that just made it a wonderful epic. I mean, to me, just a masterpiece. It takes you back in time. You go on a great emotional ride with, of course, Joaquin Phoenix. But I'm gonna tell you, for a supporting cast member, Vanessa Kirby did hold it down sturdy. She did. She did a great job, and you'll see their chemistry within the film is awesome. It's going to have those ups. It's going to have those downs. It's got everything. You're going to see the action packed in there. You're going to probably even see some things where everything looks and maybe appears mundane, and then you're like, oh man, I should have paid attention to that part, because boom, it picks right back up. And the pace of the film is great too as well. Ridley Scott, kudos, 2 thumbs up. Go see this one at the theater. You have to see this
screen.
one. See the big screen.
It's important. I know people have 70-inch televisions, but there's something about seeing it on a really big screen.
Right.
I mean, the ships, the countryside, the castles.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, all of that is very important to the storyline.
Yes.
But but I'm telling you, it's not that I'm not a big Joaquin Phoenix fan. I am, but I haven't really seen him. I haven't even seen Walk the Line when he was with the Johnny Cash story. I've got to go see that.
Yes, he did good on that one too.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's just something that he embeds. But I tell you something, just his emotions about being Napoleon, boy, you could really feel it.
Yes.
What he was going through, and his genius.
Right.
There's a scene in there which I'm sure was in the trailer. But to see how that scene gets to where it works, because I was like, what is he kind of doing? Isn't he supposed to do this? And all of a sudden, it's one of those things where it really actually kind of really works out.
It puts everything just together. You'll see it, man. It's going to put a lot of stuff as far as in perspective with the film. Like I said, it's from jump to stump. Even when it ends, you're almost like, wait a minute, I can't believe it ended. Like, there's got to be some more after this. You just had that feeling as far as after the film, but very well done. If you're somebody that likes Ridley Scott, that likes Joaquin Phoenix, Vanessa Kirby, you need to see this in a hurry. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
But you want to also kind of, because if you're a history buff, now Scooter's a history buff, so he's probably going to go a little deeper into the whole thing of Napoleon. But I think the thing that we really, really enjoy is when you go to a movie, and whether they're using a lot of CG or anything along that line, maybe so or whatever, but the film and the costumes, the horses, and it's not overdone. It's not where the violence isn't overdone. And it's got a lot of emotions. When you mix all of that, and Ridley Scott really seems to do that, especially when you saw Gladiator, and of course going back to Aliens. You know what I mean? You're going back, if you really scoop his career. And then also, and beware of this, folks, Gladiator 2 comes out.
Whoa.
And that's got Denzel and a couple other people returning from the other Gladiator.
Oh, man.
And so it's a lot of things. This guy doesn't, I don't even know how old he is. Man. It's like he doesn't stop.
No,
When he could stop, he doesn't stop. But just the effort in it. I'm definitely going to watch the behind the scenes. I got to see how they did this film.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So it's good. Do you want to go more on the cast?
Because, yes.
You know,
so
the reason why I'm asking you because there was a lot of people who actually were some British actors.
Right. You got
unknowns to us.
Tahar Rahim, who did a phenomenal job too as well. You had Rupert Everett, who played the Duke of Wellington. Which rightfully so. You can kind of see him embody that role.
Right, he did a really good job.
Absolutely. You also get Mark Bonner. As far as in there, you get Paul Rise, Rihanna Douche. You get also Ben Miles, man.
You've seen him in a couple of things.
Yeah,
he was also in a TV series called Coupling.
Absolutely.
And he's also been in, and I'm not completely sure, Jack Ryan, a couple of these espionage movies.
Right.
So their cast was really well-rounded.
Absolutely.
And just an amazing. I'm not sure if I've got more to say. except that I
No.
don't want to give much away, but you really can't give much
can't,
away.
you can't,
Either you're going
yeah.
to see it or you're not going to see it. But I think that if you do have Apple TV, make sure you got a big TV.
Yes. We'll just come out to the theater. Just
Okay.
one time. Listen, you ain't got to go at night. Go ahead and do the matinee, okay? Just go ahead and do the matinee. Come on in, you know, and get it in. Come on down to Tinseltown. I mean, that's what we're here, right here. And
Yeah.
of course, it's, you know,
Any theater,
Yeah.
but we just
that's
want
it.
you to go out and see it and have a
That's
good time.
it. You
If
better
you're
believe it.
interested in something of historical value, Napoleon, I always thought he was kind of interesting myself.
Yeah,
And a
absolutely.
genius. Where did you get your
Absolutely.
genius at?
Yeah.
They really didn't really go too much into that. Just,
No,
you know what I
yeah,
mean? I would have
yeah.
kind of seen how
Yeah.
he.
That's why I said there's so
very-
many layers they
right.
could have went, but
Yeah.
once again, that would have turned the 2.5-hour movie to a 10.5-hour movie. You
A
know,
miniseries.
So absolutely. Well, maybe we might see that on Apple, huh?
You never know,
yeah.
but right
maybe
now-
not Joaquin, but maybe Joaquin Jr. or somebody like Joaquin, the Joaquin, what they call it, a stunt double? Maybe his. Stunt
I don't
double?
know, but all I
Who
can
knows?
say is
That's it.
it's probably we're in November right now. Hopefully,
Right.
you'll be able to stick around. 'Cause I
Right.
do think it's going to get some nomination, not just because it's a big spectacle movie, but the acting in it. I'll tell you
Yes,
something.
yes.
Many of you know if you've watched
Right.
our podcast, I'm a
Right.
huge fan of Vanessa
Right.
Kirby. There's just something about her that is just totally amazing.
That's it.
And she has a laser look at
Right,
you, which
right,
she
right.
gave in this film.
Oh,
and then
man,
Joaquin, just his mannerisms and just his, you know, he just embodied this. So
Yes,
it's
he
good
did a great
casting.
job. Great job.
So I don't know
Yeah.
what else to say, but
That's
it's-
it.
We gotta go see it. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna see you before
And after the
movie.
You want to be great, but you are nothing without me. Say it.
I believe I speak for all of us. We will all sleep again without this vermin.
Whose country are we in?